I don't know why this woman decided that she must put her bumper on my bumper when I told her I'm about to leave. I mean, I would love to put my front bumper on her front bumper, but not the vehicles. But it's like, man, I need space. Let me out. Hey, let me make it as difficult for you to get out as possible. Thank God the person behind me uh, left. I'm like, damn, why you gotta make it so hard on me? Okay, all right. So here we go, y'all. Episode 108. Genius take the wheel. For you guys that have been following the series, today was destined to be a very difficult day, and it proved to be exactly that. I did not sleep well. I did not perform well today, at least on the first half of the workout. What up, Perpy? Good to see you. Please hit the like button if you guys haven't done so already for episode 108. Ooh, I did not perform well today. Um, I did not feel good when I got up. Um, had trouble getting to sleep. Did not sleep for very long, and it was a real slog. Let me tell you, getting through the day was very very difficult. Uh, but even like right now, I have to kind of rush to get to where I need to get to right now. Oh, cab driver being pulled over by police. That should happen more often. They suck. Um, it was a very ugly 50 reps at 455. They did get done, very ugly like, but it was not good, y'all. Was not satisfied with the quality. I really felt like I was mentally and physically weak today. Um, but the reps did get done. I just don't really love the quality of the reps that I did. But 50 reps at 455 is it still is very good. I just need to clean it up a little bit. I followed that up with 4 sets of 9 on the prone machine leg curl at 110 pounds, which is up 1 rep per set from Tuesday. And today I did 4 sets of 12 at 110 pounds on the seated leg extension, which was very good for me because I only had time to do 2 sets last time. I intended to do 3 or 4. Today I got through 4. And I got through it in relatively quick time, although let me tell you, man, my quads were really feeling it. I will also say this in my defense today. My quads were still sore. Normally, because, like I said, I added the seated leg extension machine to the program last Saturday. And from Saturday to Tuesday, you get 2 whole days off. Well, from Tuesday to Thursday, that's 1 whole day off. So the extra work that I'm doing on the quads, I didn't feel as confident. And also, like, I still felt some soreness and fatigue coming into today. So obviously, I want to uphold a certain level of quality with my program, but I think I also need to recognize that there are some other uh, factors beyond just whether or not I did X number of reps in X number of sets in this particular way. So I do have to give myself a little bit of grace, at least a grace period as far as the amount of work and stress that I'm adding to my quadriceps um, overall. And I'm trying. You know, I'm doing. I really am doing the best that I can with what I have. I just need to do better and to put myself in better position. You know, so um, I'm working. I'm working on it. I'm doing the best that I can. Trying to um, improve what I'm doing. Ah, um, I I'm mildly surprised it was so difficult, but I'm trying to PR every single time I go into the gym, and um, I'm very proud of what I'm doing. But again, I have to put this stuff in perspective. But I got to tell you guys, like, a lot of the pride comes from how difficult it is. Oh, so I'm actually rushing home to pick up Mrs. Evo because I have more work that needs to be done, and then I'll probably go home, attempt to stuff my face, and try to get a nap in before some more work. Oh, oh, I'm very, very tired. And again, I had to play a lot of mind games with myself to keep myself going. And sometimes I get really frustrated because I believe it really shouldn't be as difficult as it feels sometimes. But hey, it is. It's difficult. Oscar is here with his real name. I appreciate you. But 50 reps at 455, as ugly as it was. Oh man. Um, what up, AK86? What's up, man? Um, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was talking to a couple of my clients. I mean, nutrition has been a big deal among my clients because most of my clients are women, and most women don't want to gain weight. Okay, most women want to lose weight. So, it's really important to them that they try to get progress wherever they can get it while also still being able to enjoy their lives. So I figured I would talk to you guys today about nutrition and how you can kind of sort of make it work for you. Um, what's up, Tristan? Tristan always comes into the stream and just says, Tristan. It reminds me of that scene in John Wick 4. My name is Klaus. Okay. So, some people want to know. Um, Everybody wants to lose weight. But yeah, I know you're from Denmark. You're like, it seems like I'm drawing a lot of people from Denmark. It's actually kind of cool. It's kind of cool to talk to the Danes, the Danish. Um, Whether you are looking to gain weight or to lose weight, you need to understand that jarring changes to your habits are not sustainable, and you risk having an ugly rebound effect that might cost you in the long run. It's better to, I believe that it is better to make very small changes over time. Make small changes over time, and don't text while you're driving. This woman has her eyes down in her lap, like there is a man between her knees working her wind button with his tongue. Goodness gracious. And we wonder why everybody's auto insurance went up 25%. Anyway, um, big wholesale changes are very difficult, almost impossible to maintain. As a person like myself who is looking to gain weight, I can tell you that force feeding does not work. Some of the guys that I work with are skinny guys who want to gain weight and gain muscle. And um, a lot of them just think that force feeding is the way. It is not. Force feeding is not the way. Mrs. Evil, um, slight change of plans because of how messed up everything is. I'm going to need you to meet me in front of the movie theater. I oh, um, because I have yet to reach the warship, if that makes sense to you. And it seems like it's going to be very difficult. And I don't understand why this is happening right now. This is really stupid. And these traffic patterns seem like they're built to slow traffic instead of letting it actually move the way it's supposed to. Oscar, you're from Denmark too, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, small changes, people. Like I said, I work with skinny guys who want to gain weight, but force feeding doesn't work over the long term. In fact, when you force feed, you actually end up taking in less calories because then you're going to be enticed to skip whole meals. So, guys, if you want to gain muscle, you're going to have to try to gain a little bit of fat. You're going to have to just try to gain weight overall and then try to put something on, really put a lot of hard work on those extra calories. But you don't want to try to eat 400 or 500 extra calories a day. You want to start with, 150 or 200 calories a day. That's where you want to start. Adding, little things that you enjoy to the meals that you're already eating to kind of get that growth just kind of kick-started. And the same principle applies for people who want to lose weight. Starvation diets do not work for multiple reasons. But what you want to do is you want to replace some of what you eat with lower calorie versions of other things that you're eating. Okay? You want to perhaps, if you like what you're eating, you may want to cut your portions down by 5% every week for like 3 weeks. Whatever you would normally eat, if you're taking 2 big heaping spoonfuls of rice, try 1.5 spoonfuls of rice. Another thing that will help you for people who want to lose weight is stop rushing through your food. I know that we live in a everything must be done right now society. There's not enough hours in the day. I need to hurry up and eat this so that I can make my boss and the shareholders rich while I remain poor. Okay, I understand all of that. You value, rich people over yourself and your long-term health, and I get that the rich people are very important to you. However, if you want to lose weight, you got to slow down and actually chew your food. That works for you in two very important ways. Number one, when you masticate your food, when you chew up your food, you break it up mechanically. You create more surface area of the food so that when the food ends up in your stomach, the stomach acids can coat more of the food that you're eating and break it down more effectively and extract more nutrients from the food. So you can get more benefits from less volume of food. And then you'll end up less hungry over time. That's number one. I'll see you later, Perpy. Number two, if you masticate your food, you're going to put yourself in a situation where um, yeah, if you masticate your food, you'll put yourself in a situation where it's going to take you longer to swallow your food. Pause. Catherine Anna Hauserman, good to see you. It's been a while. Been a while. It was good to see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for hitting the like button. I know that was you. You always hit the like button. I appreciate you. When you masticate your food properly, it takes longer for you to process the food. And the longer it takes for you to process the food, the higher the chance you will give your body to send you that I'm satisfied signal. Okay? People do not understand the people that eat really fast, People do not understand when you eat really fast, you probably ate enough food by 10 minutes before you actually felt full, so to speak. That signal is a delayed signal. If you wolf down your food, you will not give your body the chance to tell you that you've had enough. So by the time you stop eating, by the time you've stopped eating, you have already put too much in your system. And for most people, you're just going to store that as fat. But if you eat slower, maybe have a conversation with people, maybe listen to a podcast, maybe just slow down. Maybe you don't prioritize the rich investor and their importance in your life as much. Obviously, you do your work and you work hard, but don't put them over your long-term health by wolfing your food down. Okay. Um, you are going to end up being satisfied with less volume of food in your system. And if there's less volume of food in your system that you're satisfied with, guess what? You will have cut down your overall calorie number without feeling deprived. So I always tell people, please make small incremental changes that you can live with. Okay? I don't want you to skip meals. I don't want you, if you're eating 2,700 calories a day, I don't want you to just drop to 1,700 calories a day. That's not healthy. And your body will rebel against you. And not only will you end up eating 3,300 calories a day, but in the time that you spent starving yourself, you will also have um, lost lean body mass that will slow down your metabolism. So when you do overeat, you're going to put on even more fat quicker. So you hear a lot of people talking about, hey, you know, if you look at the people who are on Ozempic, who can afford the expensive Ozempic shots, right? A lot of those people don't like how drastically their body changes from the drastic loss in in overall calories on a daily calories, and they report. And I actually had somebody who asked me about personal training services. He told me that he lost a lot of muscle when he, on Ozempic. And the problem is that when you lose muscle, that's lean body mass. And if you lost muscle, guarantee you lost bone density. So normally the people who are able to afford Ozempic are people who are middle aged. If you are middle aged, you cannot afford to lose bone density. You need your bones. I'm going to end up late for this fucking session because of this fucking traffic. I'm getting really pissed off. I'm getting really pissed off. Okay. So, I got to. All right, I got you, Mrs. Evil. All right. So the thing is that the people who come off of Ozempic, because they get the Ozempic skin and all of that, they end up fatter. Why? Because they lowered their metabolism. Why? Because with less muscle mass and with less bone density, less blood volume, that's less calorie using material that your body has on its frame that will allow it to burn the optimal amount of calories for your body. Now you have less of it. Now you've gone back to eating the way that you used to eat, but now you're not burning as many calories throughout the day because you don't have as much bone mass and you don't have as much muscle mass. So, how do you pay for that? Well, you end up much fatter than you were previously. And it's unfortunate, but that's how it works. All right. So, um, so make sure that your fitness program is on point. Make sure that even if you can't work out a lot, you can just chew your food. Chew your food. Do not discount how beneficial it is for your weight loss goals if you just chewed your food. When you guys come back to my streams, because you know I'm always updating you on my progress, right? I do this stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday in the morning, Eastern time. Okay? I want you guys to let me know what benefit you got, if you did get some, from chewing your food. Just the act of chewing your food. I want to know. I want to know what benefit you get from that. And I'm telling you guys, you'll feel satisfied with food left on your plate. And I know that we live in a society where we shame people for wasting food in a whole bit. I get that. But you're still wasting food anyway because you're not absorbing the nutrients anyway. You're not absorbing the nutrients anyway. So you might as well um, just chew your food. And whatever you don't eat an hour and a half, 2 hours later. You know? How many times to chew per bite? That's great. I've heard people say all different types. You know, I would probably say chew enough because different foods with different textures in the whole bit, right? Chew enough where you can't picture the food coming out of your backside looking the same way it went in, right? Like, don't let the food still be fully constituted. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? Don't do that. I'm really pissed off right now. Oh my fucking God. It's like people are moving slow on purpose to make me late for work. That's what it feels like. It's like, yeah, let's all move super fucking slow so that this guy gets late for work. That's what it feels like. I know that that's not what's actually happening, but that's what it feels like. This is evil. I'm about maybe 60 seconds or less of pulling up on you. Good God. Oh, by the way, because of all of these people trying to move as slow as they can, I'm gonna have to holy diver out of the vehicle, and you're gonna have to park it. That's how bad the situation is right now, as you probably can already tell. I wanted to get towards you a long time ago, and this is the situation that I'm in. I bathed Mia, my stinky bear, with special needs today. She did not like it because cat. Ah, you sound like Lewis. I know you guys love your cats. I love a different kind of cat. Right, Mrs. Evil? All right. I got to run, y'all. I have to try to beat the odds and try to get to work on time with everybody being fucking assholes and trying to move as slow as they can. Anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. Much love to y'all. Let me get out of here. And I want to remind you once again, if you believe that you are strong, you are 100% absolutely correct. I'll see you later. Peace.